discuss all these aspects. But before we start with this inaugural session, there is a pre-test. And what you are required to do, that there are 30 questions and there is only single response, correct answer. Okay. And all of you have to write your code. You don't have to write your name or mobile number or anything which is identifiable. You just have to write the code. And this code is the last 5 digits of your mobile number. Last 5 digits you have to, and you have to remember that number, because that same number has to be subtracted at the end of the test also, at the end of the sessions. We are going to distribute it, and there is a 15 minutes time for completing this pre-test question.
So just we want that kind of information, get it filled, return it to us, and then we'll have our symposium today. So again, a gentle reminder to all of you. So just fill it up. So how much, whatever you know that is required, don't copy it, it's not required. And second request is you have to write last 4 digits of your mobile. Your identity will not be revealed, but that help us keeping all the data. Data will not be lost. 5 digits. So last 5 digits of your mobile number. Okay. So that will keep us track of all the, that entire participants have filled that up.
As a ritual, we always seek the blessings of God before starting anything new. Therefore, we shall now seek the blessings of Ma Saraswati in the form of Saraswati Vandana.
This symposium is being sponsored by National Academy of Medical Science India, whose basic vision is to bring about excellence in the medical education and the healthcare through the health professionals into the society. This whole of this symposium has been very delicately designed by Professor J.S. Bajaj, along with the help of the fellows of the National Academy of Medical Science and the scientific committee. So it has all the features which are required to be inculcated as the knowledge, skills and attitude among the health professionals. At the end of the symposium, the participants should be able to diagnose the describe the diagnostic criteria of the obesity, defining the different parameters used for its diagnosis,
and the cutoff points for each parameter relevant to the Indian population. They should be able to describe the molecular biology of the adipocytes and its metabolic role. They should be able to discuss the role of adipokines in the intermediate metabolism relevant to the pathogenesis of the obesity. They should also be able to explain the rising trends in the prevalence of obesity in the context of the changing lifestyles and their effects on the physiological, nutritional and behavioral changes in the different population groups. At the end of the symposium, the participants should comprehend the difference between the earliest approach of considering obesity as at-risk factor for associated comorbidities and the new paradigm recognizing obesity as a disease with early and long-term clinico-pathological complications. At the end of the symposium, the participants should be able to discuss the long-term impact of the childhood obesity and emphasize the need for primary and secondary prevention. They should be able to describe the management of the obesity with emphasis on the lifestyle choices with respect to the quantity and the quality of the food intake, need of the behavioral therapy to ensure continuing compliance with the suggested interventions, stress reduction, sleep hygiene, physical activity, cigarette smoking, and heavy intake of the alcohol. They should be able to describe the role of the bariatric surgery, its indications and the counterindications, and the long-term metabolic effects, including the associated clinical complications of such surgery. They should be able to outline the comprehensive plan incorporating concept of the primary, secondary and tertiary care in the prevention and management of obesity. So in effect, this symposium will give a holistic approach right from the antenatal period or the intergenerational period to the life cycle of a humankind. At the end of the symposium, finally, the participants should be able to describe use of communication technology in dissemination of the relevant information through print, non-print and electronic media for prevention of obesity as a part of the public health system. I am happy to inform you that this whole of this event is live globally. So anybody, anywhere in the world can see this event throughout the sessions. They can hear the voice, see the PowerPoint presentations, and they can review at their leisure also. So this is possible with the funding of the National Academy of Medical Science, because its basic purpose is to disseminate through a group of the participants and the experts in the field to the large community. So I think these objectives can be met with the experts who are present here today. Thank you.